My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slice and Dice 3.0, where we're going to go immediately into a shortcut unfair mode. We could go basic, we could go greens, replacing our red and blue hero with 2 green characters, or we could go for the flex. So we lose our orange, our primary source of damage, and instead we get a random character. We also lose our gray and we get a green for it. I'm going to take greens, plural. Okay. Well, it appears one of our greens has given us another hero, Coffin. On pickup, gain a random tier 0 hero, and that spawned GO.E9C, a grey hero who has only one side, shield 1, repel. We also have Jim, which is a positive that I could take here. I would have to offset it with 4 points of curses, but it would give +1 max HP to each hero per level. Monster Rights. I could give +1 to the 2 right sides of all monsters. Hurried, rushed. I kind of am looking at all poisoned. The only thing is without any direct healing on board, because we're missing a red class, that's going to be really difficult to manage in long fights. Well, really difficult? It'll be annoying, certainly. It might not be that bad, though. Sticky Fingers gives all heroes sticky to the top and bottom sides. Definitely don't want that when I still have characters that have blank sides, as they'll roll into that and then be locked. And then the ninja will also be locked because of the copycat. Monster shield, at the start of each turn, shield 1 to all enemies. I mean, I do have a reasonably large amount of damage. So what, monster rights, monster shields. If I wanted to, I could take hurried and rushed, which is 1 less item will be offered to us, and we'll get -2 level up choices. And in return, we'd be able to avoid Sticky Fingers as well as all poison. Alternatively, I could also take Sticky Fingers and Jim. I feel like I probably want to go with this one. Although before I do so, let's have a look at the reroll. It's just more greens. I'll take this. Okay, pulley. Shift the middle column down by 1, give 2 additional item slots for a total of 8. Wild Seeds. Adds undergrowth to the 2 left sides. After use, the opposite side gets +1 pip this fight. Unfortunately, we don't really have opposites that also have pips. The most usefulness here is Sphere stunning someone and then giving an additional reroll to their reroll cantrip at the moment. But this will definitely direct the way in which we choose our characters, because there are characters who would pop off with that. Especially characters that have cantrips in the 2 left slots, as well as have all of their slots filled. Pulley. Friendship Bracelet. +2 to empty max HP, and monsters flee if you have 5 times as much HP as them, rather than 10. And then Rusty Plate. Replace the middle side with blank and get +3 max HP. I can already give that to G0 because they don't have anything else. And then I'll shift the middle side down, I guess. On someone, because I can. And because it doesn't matter. Pilgrim has the capability of giving another target the ability to use their die 2 more times this turn. We also have access to Slam. For 2 1 keyword sides, we're capable of doing 4 damage in heavy, which would target the courts, getting them down to 2 HP away. I probably want the Pilgrim to be able to stun this turn. That'd be really nice. You got a lot of health, Pill. Go again. Alright, that's 2 stuns I'm capable of this turn. Do I legitimately just stun 2 characters and then, like, attack for no value? I'm doing nothing this turn. Unfortunately, I don't really get much choice. Without our yellow character managing to generate any damage, and our ninja not generating a large amount of damage, that's basically all of our damage off the table. Oh boy. Pilgrim is inflicted with single use this turn, and the ninja is currently dying, so I probably want to avoid that. Pilgrim, you're likely to stun one of the bones this turn. No reason not to give the Grey Hero the side that they have, and Coffin, you should probably also lock in your side because they are as good as they're getting. Ninja can dodge all of the incoming attacks from both the Courts and the Ghost, that's huge. I'll take both of those sides because I'll be able to use them to slam. Okay, I can't use the Sphere's gain 1 reroll cantrip Undergrowth for slam because it has 2 keywords, so I actually do want to continue rolling that one, but the rest of the turn was fine. And yeah, Sphere, you'll be looking for another stun, that'd be great. Perfect. So that's all incoming damage prevented, and then I can drop a single slam on the field. Which is nice. We're getting closer to killing that Courts, but like, what's really being underscored for me here is our immense lack of damage. And how much of a problem that's going to be for us going forwards. Pilgrim, I really think I need to continue re-rolling with you until you get the redo. There we go. And in fact, I'll lock everyone in now. Oh, protects yourself, G0, and then I will take out the Courts that was threatening you. I'm actually okay with losing my yellow character in order to take out the Ghost immediately this turn. All right. We managed to get out of that fight, but things are gonna get really rough if I don't start finding more access to damage. Choose a thing, a random tier 1 level up or skip. Of course. Ah, of course, because I have 2 less level up choices. So when I see a level up, I don't see any of the choices. I just upgrade. So I've got the Defender now, that's fine. The Sphere, you can now blank your middle space because we've managed to pulley a position away from it. And also, you do want to have as much max HP as possible for the sake of your stunning. All right. With the Militia on field, we're definitely thinking about trying to give 5 defense to a single character, but that's also not going to be very easy for us to actually... Well, if the Defender rolls their largest defense immediately... might just be... You know? Okay, Y1, just immediately take out that Shade. Let's just do that. And then Sphere, stun the Wiz in the back line. Now it's you and me, buddy. Then you run away, we have enough health. Sling, adds Underdog to the bottom side, so it has a ×2 effect against enemies that have more HP than us. Realistically, that represents the ability to give Y1. Oh, and also it unlocks an item for us, gives us Up Dog. What's up, dog? I hear you cry. Nothing much. Yourself? Also, the item itself says add Overdog to the top side, ×2 versus targets with less HP than me. So by separating these, I can give Y1 a 2 damage underdog side, and they also have 3 max HP, so they're going to be triggering that side consistently. 4 damage on Y1, although it's, to be fair, it's on a side they've never managed to roll. So I'd really like to see that happen at some point. Probably can't stop Y1 from dying this turn. I can get the Slimer incredibly close to dead. If that does anything for you. I could stop the Grave from summoning an additional bones, which admittedly, dealing with additional bones is going to be a problem for us. Unfortunately, I lose my big damage class. Would have been nice if they did some big damage. Okay, at least the ninja knows the assignment, is rolling some solid sides here for us. I'm gonna have to use the slam on the second charge of each of the ninjas double charged or double use blades in order to actually get any damage on the field. Oh, everyone's attacking the coffin on the top line. Sick. Kind of think the defender might actually need to generate damage this turn. Coffin, you probably need to just use your attack. Hell yeah, Ninja is doing the undergrowth and cantrip thing at the same time. Love that. Please copycat again. Oh, grow on the side of the other one. Love to see it. So we've actually managed to undergrowth a fairly significant side here on our ninja. Slam that bones. But unfortunately, we already see the big problem is that I'm not going to be able to stop that coffin from dying. And the enemy is getting pretty comfortable just picking off my never mind. This'll help. Okay, let's just have a look at this turn first, right? If I use my first attack against the Grave, both of the enemies are on the same amount of HP, giving me the ability to use Slam, taking out the Slimelet by itself. Then if I give the Ninja the ability to use their die again, I'll be capable of taking out the Grave. And now it's just the Sniper. Okay, so if I can get one more defense out of the defender, or actually 1 damage would also be nice, I'll be able to change this. Damage is fine. So it's 1, and then 2 takes out the Slimelet. Then 1, And I can do a little bit of damage to the sniper. Now it's down to the sniper running away, and they do! Yay! Random tier 2 level up, I'll take it. Monk! I love the monk! Our tier 0 hero is the only one that's been leveled up so far. They now have a shield 2 cleanse side, as well as 2 that redirect all damage and effects from an ally to themselves, as well as self shield for 3, and then 2 sides that say shield 1 repel. Wild Seeds would go pretty well here, just for giving Shield 2 Cleanse additional value on the backside of increasing the Repel. And Repel would be pretty good in this fight. Pilgrim just immediately stunning one of these enemies does seem pretty good to me, but I think that's like one of the worst outcomes. Like, while it does seem good, all of the other outcomes that are available are the same or better. So I think I can continue just pushing rolls on that character. Cool. So Y1. Strike at the bones. And then get defended. Taking that bones out. We'll stun one of the bones and then defend. Okay, so we didn't really make any progress that turn, unfortunately. We just replaced one of the enemy bones with an imp, and now the enemy is gonna poison us, which is gonna... Ah, boy, I am so glad that I have the Shield 2 Cleanse here, as well as the redo, because otherwise, things would actually get really nightmarish. Okay, Monk, save the Pilgrim, and then the Ninja. Oh, Slam is of course always going to be targeting the Rotten. Okay. There is a way the Coffin survives this turn, and it's focusing exclusively on the imp. So, this has had the benefit of making the Monk's shield repel side super stacked. Don't get me wrong, that's good. I'm happy to see that. It's not really gonna change much of anything yet, though. Okay, that's a good roll. 1 and 2. Redo 1 and 2 and 3, and then I can take the poison off of the sphere. Okay, now the Monk's Repel is really good. I just now need to hit it at any point. Any point at all. I'm getting some good damage on the board now. This will do 4 damage twice if I do want to use it like that. I do want to continue rolling the Monk because that other side that we've generated is really valuable. There it is. So this turn, I can defend for 4 as well as do 4 damage, and then I'm going to do that again because that's much more efficient than even attacking for another 4. I also get defense this way. Okay, now I'm no longer scared about getting through the rest of this fight, I suspect. That'll just happen as a matter of course. 13. Urn? Oh, Urn's been changed significantly. Okay, so the old version was Urn, a tier 3 item that adds enduring to your middle side, but that's been replaced with Ash, which is a tier 3 item that adds enduring to your middle and then your right side, not your rightmost, your right side. Now there's Earn as a tier 6 item, adds enduring to all sides. Enduring says keyword remains when the side is replaced, if possible. It's one of the nuttiest things. So what would be a good example of managing to utilize this here for us? I'm gonna take it. The best way that I'm capable of changing things right now, changing keywords that is by using the pulley. So I suspect I'm gonna have to use that on the monk. So we'll use that, pull that down, after actually giving it enduring. So now, we'll do this from start. We'll do this from start. Okay. Undergrowth to the 2 left sides. Then I'm going to add enduring. So now all of the sides lock their keywords. And then I place the pulley afterwards, and it shifts the entire middle row down by 1. So we shift a redirect all damage, self-shield, enduring effect, 1 down, and now it is redirect all damage from enemy effects to an ally to me, self-shield, enduring, repel, and undergrowth. I think this means it will do 3 damage to the enemies that were attacking the enemy that I am now stealing the damage away from. But I'm not actually entirely certain. Alas, there's only one way to find out. Up against 2 Thorns, a War Chief, and a Slate. I'd love to take the War Chief out on turn 1 if that's possible. I really don't want to have all of my things frozen, so those Thorns are probably going to be the people that I end up. Oh, good. I did actually manage to keep the side on the coffin that I really wanted. Sphere can lose its sides, so I'll lock that. Actually, hang on. I should do the undergrowth first, just so that the ninja gets the benefit of the undergrowth as well. So now it's increased the pip size of its top side. Didn't really manage to do too much that turn, unfortunately. What I'm really looking for is the turn where the monk can hit. There we go. That's the side I was looking for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn it. I was worried about this. Okay, so it's actually only gonna work if I do it on myself. So I'll steal the effect away. I'm gonna redo that later. 2 damage. Self-shield, enduring growth, etc. And then give the monk a re-up. And now you can respond to the targets that are now suggesting they'll attack you, so both of the Thorns as well as the War Chief, giving us the ability to take out both Thorns instantly and start working on the War Chief much more comfortably. If I desperately wanted at this point, I could spend Y1 just taking out the War Chief. But the War Chief is also having such a minimal effect on the board this turn that I really think I can get away from this fight without it. Hey, yeah, of course, because they'll flee. Anvil. I lose the rusty plate, the wild seeds, and the friendship bracelet, but I get a random tier 4 item. Yeah. Eggshell, add 0'd to all sides. Other keywords see colored N as 0. And then we'll take the gladiator. So it would set the shield, self-shield myself for 2 to nothing. That's the thing. I don't have anything that I want to lower with 0'd right now. I can't see 0'd helping me at all. Other keywords see colored 2 as a 0. So the magnitude of this effect is instead counted as a 0 for the sake of the other keywords. So it would be useful with things like pain, I guess? I'm not seeing the utility of that just yet. Gladiator is a nice upgrade, but I still don't think I'm gonna have enough damage here to be able to knock a character. That is to say, take a character down with enough overkill to make one of the bandits run away, which is like high priority. Ninja, you should probably dodge. I'd really prefer if you didn't take the poison this turn. I want the monk to hit the repelling side. Unfortunately, we managed to miss at the end there. But wait, this is a side that has a keyword, enduring. I think it can get spent in order to cast tactic. Sick. I mean, I do really want the carrier to die. We can take out a Knoll. Ninja, you dodge, so I can stun the bandit instead. And then I'll give the gladiator some advanced preparation on taking out the Knoll. Okay, I should be able to get through this without making anyone run away at this rate. Still need 3 damage in a single instance for the Knoll on the top line. But we'll find our way. Still looking for the monk to hit that repel side. There we go. And frankly, I'd love if the pilgrim hit the redo. Dang, didn't. That's fine. This means the monk is only going to be capable of attacking back at the targets that are already attacking them. We'll be losing our pilgrim this turn, and the carrier next turn to its own poison. Oof. Actually, the carrier is going to overkill itself this turn? What? Because the carrier is overkilling itself this turn, I actually kind of just want to step out of its way. So I'm just re-rolling for stuns, basically. Cool. Okay, we'll have the coffin die this turn, but the carrier overkills itself with poison, causing both the bandits to flee. Sick! Wooden bracelet, +1 pips to all sides with no keywords. We really don't have any characters at the moment with much of that. There's a lot of keywords on these. It could help direct our upgrades. So I will take it. It's just literally capable of affecting only 2 shield sides total this turn. Up against 2 thorns, a chomp, a ghost, and a snake. Sick. We can full dodge with the ninja, and we can send out 2 engage attacks for 4 damage via our gladiator. So I will still be losing my coffin. I can take out all of the thorns. But at the end of this turn, I'll still lose my coffin. I'm okay with that. Those thorns are going to be otherwise pretty difficult for me to deal with the thorns of. Gotta take those balls right by the thorns. Apparently I can prevent all incoming deaths this turn very easily. Done. Let's take out the snake that's trying to threaten us, and then whichever of you is promising to do the most damage. So as soon as I do enough damage to the chomp, it is going to just damage. This gives self-shield, but we already have self-shield on the monks, so it wouldn't affect them. So I'm still looking to roll. Yeah, I'll take the double stun. Why'n't? Okay. So how do I do this? Monk. Then I stun the ghost and then the chomp. And now the chomp is going to try and do damage to our top line target, which is the monk. So I'll defend them and then use the ninja to strike at the chomp for a bit. Pilgrim back at it with another stun. You simply love to see it. There goes the ghost's attack. Keep working our way through that ghost. I'd love to get one target off the field at some point. Death prevention is nice. Gladiator, that's one of your weaker sides now. Thankfully for my cantrips, I can still do some re-rolling here. Ooh. Okay. I'll take that. So 1 and 2, there goes the ghost on the top line. And heck, the pilgrim will only take 1 damage. Very, very slow fight. You would have run away by now, were it a different version of this fight. However, you haven't. I've managed to do 1 damage to the chomp this turn. Hell yeah. I'm getting there. Just enough damage to get through there with the slam. Random tier 3 level up. Yep. Oh, it's damage this time. Hello, Venom. 2 times effect on 2 damage ranged poison if the enemy has more HP than us. That's ideal. How incroyable. Yeah, that's incroyable. Those signs do have keywords though. I wonder if the gladiator might benefit a lot. 2 damage, self-shield, enduring engage side, as well as having another side that has engage and self-shield. So that's just a lot more self-defense that the gladiator is capable of providing themselves there. Is that worth it? In this fight? Probably not. In other fights? I don't know. What are you looking at me for? Ask the question because I don't know. Oh god, Troll King, really? 3 poison cleave to all of us on the first turn. I almost feel like I'm gonna have to make the monk continue re-rolling here. Yeah, everyone has unique targets. I'm gonna make the monk continue re-rolling so I can try and get some poison prevention. Because things can get pretty dire pretty quickly if we don't. I'm not gonna push the roll with the coffin. Okay. There's big poison for the Troll King. Coffin won't die if I take the damage away from it with the monk. That said, Coffin also won't die if I just stun with the slate, which I'm already capable of doing. And the archer can die if I use the monk. There we go, that's good. Unfortunately, I now need to prevent poison access this turn, otherwise I'm dead. Not getting a whole lot of that poison prevention because I don't really have a whole lot of it. And Drake, have 10 plus poison on an enemy, gives us the item Horned Viper. Adds poison to your 2 left sides. Troll King's already dying, love to see that. I can stun the slate. Only takes a single attack to target it. And then boom, slate stunned. Actually, monk, you should defend yourself. And then the gladiator attacks. That's just 1 more HP off of the slate. So we'll lose 2 of our characters here, but we will be capable of taking the slate out, and therefore the fight. Hang on, am I speaking too soon here? I've managed to roll quite poorly. Oh, it got a lot better at the end there, though. Okay. 1, 2. We'll be losing the sphere this turn, and then the enemy runs away. Excellent. Wax Seal. All sides get +1 for each additional, for each other duplicate side. For each identical side, that is. Right now, that's capable of giving me more poison on Venom. It's capable of giving the monk more repel and self-shield, both of which appeals quite deeply. I'm taking the Wax Seal. Give it to the monk. Up against the Basilisk, which is definitely the most threatening thing on the field here, as well as a Wisp and then 3 snipers in the back line. The Gladiator is currently the one that everyone wants to kill. Venom, I really want you to roll damage this turn as the thing. The Sphere is not going to be capable of stunning that Basilisk, so Currently, I have a plan for effectively the Venom to die this turn. That's not a good plan. I should have a better plan. I'm gonna roll with the Venom again because now I'm not... Okay, well, I got the same thing back, that's fine. Let's protect the monk. I'm currently only capable of stunning the wisp, but that's also the... No, it's not the target that will get slammed. There we go, the basilisk will get slammed. Okay, 3 damage on the basilisk and we prevent the wisp from getting larger is not an awful opening turn, but it doesn't bode well. Basilisk, could you please stop rolling the poison side exclusively? It's very mean of you. I don't know if you know, but that's bad manners. All of the enemies are attacking unique targets, so I really do want to get not a repel side, or rather I want the self-shield redirect side. There's the basilisk getting mad at us. I'm unfortunately short on... Oh wait, hang on. If that hits the basilisk... Oh, but the gladiator isn't dying this turn, so I don't need to protect you. Realistically, I just need to be able to do damage to the snipers in the back line, but I just can't do that either. Let's try and keep as many targets alive as possible. We'll stop the wisp from doing anything. Pilgrim, you save there. That's a lot of damage prevention, and then I can even save the venom. Boom. I keep all of my units. Everyone is getting really close to dead. Still only really have 2 damage characters on the field. Self-shields and the coffin single-use side were both expended there. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Good stun from the sphere. And in fact, I can use the venom to take out both of the other snipers, leaving us with 1 sniper next turn. We lose our monk. But we'll be leaving this fight as well. Thank gosh. As long as we generate any damage on the way out. Random tier 3 level up. Stoic! I love the Stoic so much. Stoic, 15 max HP. Also has stunned enemy with equal or less HP than me, 3 sides that self-shield and redirect in ranges in sizes small, medium, and large, as well as a 2 damage self-shield. And then another one for fun! Unfortunately, that takes a lot of value out of our wax seal at the moment. The wax seal could go on the venom, increasing the effectiveness of our poison. These already all have self-shield, so there's no change by using the urn. Yeah, Wax Seal is probably best used for more damage here. I could also give it to the Sphere so that it generates 2 rerolls on 2 of its cantrip sides, which just allows me to be a lot more picky with what I take. But that doesn't seem... It's not good enough. It just isn't good enough for me. No one wants to negate the N values, so the eggshell's useless. For now. Unfortunately, I also can't decide what class I'm trying to upgrade to, which guarantees that it will be useless much longer. Stoic, I'd love you to take the damage away from the Gladiator. Oh, never mind, they'll be preventing the damage themselves. So the Sphere could stun the Chomp as well as the Core / Basilisk. Wild. Alternatively, it comes down to how much effect I want to have here, which is like Venom, I can start taking out Chomp, but then I have to deal with the fact that Coffin is dying. I lose the Stoic in this way, but I could also just get the Stoic to defend themselves. Heck, maybe even the Coffin. And this is going to do its next 5 damage to the bottommost enemy. Yeah, which is the Gladiator. So this will kill the Gladiator. Oh. No, it's currently accounting for that damage at the end of the turn as well. Never mind, it won't kill the Gladiator. It will be exceptionally close to doing that though. Stoic, you should keep a damage side. I think this is a turn where I'm just going to want to damage my way through stuff. Speaking of damage sides. Just have enough damage to push straight through that. Troll Nemesis killed 10 trolls in order to unlock Troll's Blood, which gives you the ability to start with 2 regen on a character. Triple Shuriken adds ranged and chain to all sides. Ranged can target enemies in the backline, as well as chain 2 times the effect if it shares a keyword with a previously used die this turn. So the keywords that will be shared most commonly will be self-shield. So if I give the triple shuriken to the Gladiator, then any range attack from the Venom will trigger all of these. I guess except for the shields, because you can't do that. That's fine. They're also all ranged, so I can target backlines immediately. But also, if Stoic uses any side except for the stun, then I'm already going to have the multiplying effect on the Gladiator as well. That's great. Still have nothing that cares about other keywords having a colored N value of 0. Up against 2 golems, 2 cores, and a single fanatic. Gladiator is looking in trouble. Hopefully they get one of their self-shield sides, which is to say, most of their sides. That'll do. All right, Stoic, you just attack someone. Why don't you just attack someone? Dafuk. No! Never mind. This is one of the sides that does not have a engage like that. That's okay. The Venom, you just poison one of the golems who's now gonna die. And then Gladiator, you can just kill the core outright. Straight up throw hands. All hands, throwing hands. Golem dies to the poison under its armor. The Fanatic does a bunch of damage to itself. And one of the cores just immediately dies. This is working well. Stoic is at their best side, so has Gladiator. I can use the Pilgrim to give Gladiator the ability to chain. I didn't need to do that, evidently, but I will. Because now... It's 4 damage and it's engaged. There goes the core. There goes the golem. Stun the golem so it doesn't do damage, and then I'll just have a Fanatic with 1 HP. Random tier 3 level up. This will be our Gladiator. No, actually, it's not guaranteed to be our Gladiator. Apologies. It could be our Coffin. It could be our Sphere. It could be our Pilgrim. It could be our Gladiator. It might even... No, never mind. It's a random tier 3 level up. It's going to be... Sphere, Coffin, or Gladiator, or Pilgrim. Pilgrim. If I'm entirely honest with you, Pilgrim's probably the one I wanted upgraded the least. Unfortunately, none of these care about the end value. I'm gonna let Valkyrie resuscitate 3 characters at the same time. And we're up against inevitability. Inevitable. Inevitable has 2 sides that are 6 damage, heavy, have to target the highest HP character, self-heal, so it heals the inevitable for doing so, and error, so it gets +1 pip per elapsed round. They also have 2 sides that do 3 damage in cleave and inflict exert, which will stop though our characters from being able to attack comfortably the turn after. And then finally, they have 4 damage to the top and bottom enemies, as well as weaken. All of those sides have error as well. Which is a bit of a nightmare. I'd love to use poison this turn. I think I should. It's gonna be really difficult for Stoic to actually stun a character. It's mostly gonna be wisps. Annoyingly, wisps are looking to summon 2 bones at a time, and if they start summoning a bunch of bones, I'm not going to be able to do too much about that, so I actually do need to target and take down these wisps. No one was seriously entertaining the possibility of actually dying this turn, so Valkyrie, you can reroll. I'll happily take a damage space though. Okay. So first off, let's just stun the 2 of them that are attempting to summon. Then let's poison up Inevitable. Take out one of the wisps immediately in a single action. Valkyrie, you can get started on another one of the wisps. It's Sphere that I don't want to... Oh, Sphere's being targeted by both of them. Never mind, I can't prevent that then. But I will be able to take out one of the wisps. And I should definitely prioritize defending our top and bottom characters because they're more likely to be attacked courtesy of the targeting for Inevitable. So, something valuable about the enemies that have immunity. This can sometimes be really good. This can also sometimes be really bad. But the value of enemies having immunity is that if you poison them appropriately, they will take damage at their end phase to the poison, and then they're immune until the very end of the turn. So end phase, damage, immunity, turn ends, they're no longer immune. So they manage to skip the immune phase. Although that can also be bad when your application of poison to the enemy in the first place triggers their immunity, because then at the end phase, they're already immune, they take no damage to the poison, then they lose their immunity. What I'm saying is there is a way for us to optimize our damage around the Inevitable and I am going to try and do that as best I can. The goal is to do poison right up until just before an immunity barrier. Every time. Stoic, I actually really want you to do damage this turn if you're comfortable with it. Gladiator and Coffin are going to have a lot of difficulty doing much at all this turn. Like, see, it wouldn't make sense now for me to attack the inevitable, because I actually prevent it from taking a lot of damage by doing so. Inflict pain. Yeah, I'll stop you from inflicting pain on the venom, thank you. I could use slam, but again, I don't want to use slam in this instance, so just attack and end turn. Inevitable. Unfortunately, does a huge self-heal that turn. Rude. Please stop self-healing. That is actually going to be pretty bad. Okay. Gladiator, I want you to just naturally self-defend. Stoic, if you take the attack off of another target. Actually, Coffin, if I just prevent the death on the Coffin, then all damage to that Coffin is already negated. Ooh. Oh, they're being weakened for 6, so it's not so effective to try and prevent that right now. There we go. Now those are sides. Okay, so I can use my 3 damage ranged poison underdog side. I can follow up with the Gladiator just immediately eviscerating one of the wisps, because they are going to start summoning a bunch of stuff, and that's going to be pretty bad pretty quickly. Defend all incoming damage immediately. So the enemy will have 4 bones on their side. However, they also just lost a lot of HP, and they're also poisoned for 7, so I feel reasonably comfortable. And they're no longer giving themselves more. That's great too. I will take the damage from the Valkyrie this turn. Do I have to survive the fight like this? Is this really what I put myself into? I do want the inevitable to be within range of just dying immediately next turn. That's very important to me. If I use that and an attack to take a single unit off the field, I can stop Venom from dying, although it will now have inflict pain on its next turn, which is admittedly fine. Stoic, you have to trade your life for someone else, and you'd be trading it for the sphere. The sphere would just keep access to Slam. Slam, admittedly, is probably going to be pretty useful in the end of this fight. I'll keep it. Also, 2 of the characters that died were 2 of the characters that were also inflicted exert upon. The sphere is probably just going to exert itself as soon as... Oh, wait, no, it was protected in some way. Cool. Venom, please roll a range side. Oh, thank heck. Venom, you should target someone that isn't already targeting you. Should make it much more effective. Oh my god. 100, 101, and 102 achievements, as well as not fair, stun an enemy with 20 plus max HP. We do that. Wait. What were the other achievements? Why did I just get 101, 102, and 103 at the same time? And I also only have 91 achievements. Well, I guess I already have the secrets, the 12s. Oh, okay. These are all secret achievements. 100. Complete any 100 achievements. 101, 102. Is it going to do that all the way up until I'm done now? Just a single wisp and a single bones now. Valkyrie, just resuscitate your friends and we're all going to be good. Triple revive! Revive three heroes with a single action, and we're going to the playoffs, baby! Hit him with the double slam. I had 4 sides that had only 1 keyword, so I could just double slam. And then take him out. Fading. Kill 15 wisps, unlocks a monster illusion. This is one of the fun ones. Has only 1 health. Has 1 side that does 2 damage weaken, 3 sides that do 1 damage weaken, and 2 sides that do 1 damage petrify. With a bit of a rarer creature, we get our best streak so far on Shortcut Unfair, and it is 2. I can't be mad that we didn't get the get defeated on Classic on Unfair or harder. Number 1, because we weren't playing Classic, we were playing Shortcut, but also because of the amount of other achievements we got over the course of that run. Boy, howdy. What a good run. Not much else to say about that one. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slice and Dice. Top left is a series playlist for all of my content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.